Okay, this is Algebra 1, Section 4.4, at the end of the unit. One of the more difficult problems until you get the hang of it. But we're given 4 coordinates, it's kinda. We're missing an X here, and that's what we have to find. They do give us a little bit more information other than the 4 coordinates. They give us that EF is parallel. That's what that means, parallel to GH. And if that's true, then we know that this means the slope of EF equals the slope of GH. So we're going to go through and find the slope of the one we can. Now we know E and we know F. So we can find the slope of EF using slope formula. So M equals Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. And in this case, it's going to be negative 9 minus 0 over 9 minus 0, which equals negative 9 over 9, which equals negative 1. So, slope of EF is negative 1. Because these two lines or segments are parallel, they have the same slope. So we're going to, step 2, use slope formula again. And we're going to use our M that we just found to find X. So here we go. M equals Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So we're going to plug that in. We have negative 1 equals here's Y2 here's Y1 over X2, which we don't know, minus X1, which is negative 3. Now we're going to solve. We're just going to go straight down. Negative 1 equals negative 6 over X plus 3. Sign clutter here, clean that up, becomes X plus 3. Now we're going to rewrite this as negative 1 over 1. We're going to cross multiply, wrap this up, cross multiply. Negative 1 times X plus 3 is negative X minus 3. 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. We're going to add 3. Divide by negative 1, and we get X is 3. What does that mean? That means this is 3. So H is 3, negative 1. Well, we can check that. How do we check it? Well, we're going to use our slope formula. we know that in this situation, y2 is negative 1. Now we have to get a slope of negative 1 because they're parallel. We determined right here that EF was parallel, that EF had a slope of negative 1, and it says here EF is parallel to GH, therefore GH has to be negative 1. We're going to find GH. So we're going to have M of GH equals Y2 is negative 1 minus 5 over, we just found 3 minus negative 3. We get negative 6 over 6, which equals negative 1. So we just proved this slope of EH is equal to the slope of this. All this is extra. We didn't have to do this. We just wanted to check and make sure it worked. This is the format we use. We found our slope. That was step 1 of the first line. And it, because it's parallel, it has to equal the slope of the second line. We use slope formula. Now, keep in mind that if we were trying to find perpendicular lines, if they were perpendicular, this slope right here would have been the negative reciprocal. Or 1. So if we were looking for a line perpendicular, we would set it equal to 1. And that's how you do it. Pretty simple once you get the hang of it. I know it's a long process, but nothing that y'all can't handle.